he actually told me he's been he told me he tried shrooms for the first time when I was sitting there talking to him.
Wait, he's a hippie and he tried it for the first time? Or you said
no? Well, I'm just saying like the whole idea of eating shrooms is very in the psychedelic thing.
I really want to do it now.
So he told me he tried it. I think he said he ate a little too much because he got it. Apparently he got it like some actual mushrooms, and then he got a chocolate bar. Okay, I guess with mushrooms inside of it. I don't know. They're making it.
Jeez.
So he said he ended up eating. Yeah, well, he said what he did was he took 2 of the shrooms and then made like a little sandwich with the chocolate. He ate it. Yeah. So anyway, apparently he said he was blitzed. Yeah, he said he was tripping balls, man. All right.
I'm gonna hit you so hard you won't see nothing ever, 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 ever.
Audio skulls all day.
The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab.
You can't have an opinion on something that you haven't even tried.
Exactly.
The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. Merit scientist lab. Merit scientist lab.
Yeah, maybe. Well, yes. Moderation is key, my friend. It's a key component of living a healthy life and a happy lifestyle, which we do not do at all.
I'm semi.
Okay, well, you do the whole jiu-jitsu karate thing, It's pretty cool. I know it's not karate.
No, it's definitely not karate.
I know it's martial arts. My apologies. But you know what I'm not apologizing for is introducing us, the Mad Scientist Lab podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 83 of the said Mad Scientist Lab podcast. As always, it is I, RJ, the pizza guy, along with Jared, the visual mad scientist. And that's how it's going to be, I think, for forever. And that's just
fine.
what it is.
It's fine.
It's fine. Don't worry. We do have somebody special coming on here in maybe 2 weeks.
Oh.
But that'll be a surprise, so we don't want to give anything away, even though I'm just kind of giving it away that we're doing something special. Well, now you'll think about it, I think.
That'll be 85 then.
Excuse me, by the way. That was not my intention to do that.
2 weeks in a row you've done that.
Real quick, before for the people that are watching, this week's background is really cool, man. We got the whole.
And if you're listening, go to YouTube and find the channel. Scientist Lab.
So we got the background from Tony Montana's Manor in Scarface, but the world is yours, and the little pool. He ends up getting shot in the back in the end and falling into it.
Tell the whole movie.
I mean, dude, the movie is like 40 years old, and we've all seen it. It doesn't matter. Like, I'm sorry, we've.
It's not quite 40.
It's not. It's getting close.
It's getting close.
Isn't that like? God, what's like 2 more years?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah.
That's so crazy. Like, we grew up in the greatest time ever.
Yeah, we did.
I know that America has obviously horrible problems, but like in terms of entertainment in, I guess, life, the best time ever.
We also had, another movie that came out this year that we were discussing which background to use.
Oh, yes.
Was in 1983 was Trading Places with Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd and what's the lady's name?
Sigourney Weaver?
What?
No, it's not Sigourney Weaver, is it?
No, Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah, dude, I'm fucking you. I was talking about Alien earlier with my buddies on Xbox because that's what cool people do. Yeah, I stand by my statement.
Like you stand by your man?
I guess so. I mean, so funny joke. Like at work, like during the day, like I just kind of stand there next to the guy that trained me, like with my hands behind my back, like I'm some sort of bodyguard. Well, everybody helped train me, but the guy that showed me most of the stuff.
Like you're a fucking door guy at Lucky's?
Yeah, I guess so. But I don't mean to do it, and the guys make fun of me about it, but it's full. Those guys are funny. So, yeah. So how has your week been?
Well, it's been fine.
Did you go to the grocery store?
Yes, I did go to the grocery store.
Today?
No, Thursday, I think. I got a few
Oh,
things.
I'm so happy for you.
And then I forgot to get eggs, so then I had to go back to the grocery store to get eggs.
Dude, isn't that fucking crazy? That happens to everybody. You go to the store for one thing, and you forget it.
Yeah, that was really...
I don't know what it means.
That was really the main thing I went there for. But
Why does that happen?
I don't know.
Why does that happen?
But I did get tomatoes and avocados, and those are working out very well.
Dude, my sister had an avocado, like the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I would say this is maybe a month ago, man. And she was like, "Can you cut this?" Because it was pretty decent size.
Did we talk about this or
maybe I don't know. But anyway, the knife I had was horrible that she was using, but it was rigid and everything, an old wooden handle. Start, sawing into it a little bit, and the fucking blade like breaks out of the handle of the knife because the fucking avocado is so sturdy. I felt like I had to take an axe to it.
I don't think that avocado was ready.
I think she put it in the fridge.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I think she did. Which obviously should have thought of. So I found a bigger ass steak knife, which I should have used before, and I chopped that motherfucker right up. So yeah, don't use puny little knives for big avocados.
People don't. There's a way to cut avocados. Like I've seen some weird ways of doing it, but the way you're supposed to do it, you cut it in half around the pit, and you twist it, and then you take a spoon and pop the pit out.
The pit out, okay.
And then you take the knife. Like if you want slices, you take the knife and go cut horizontal. Oh no, that's vertically, I guess. Whatever the top of the egg thing is. So you cut vertically, and then you take a spoon and then scrape around the edges of the skin.
And just leaving the skin itself?
No, you take it out
of the skin. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But that's how you, like, no, I'm saying around between the meat and the skin.
Okay.
And take the spoon all the way around, and then it pops out into layers.
That's pretty fascinating. I actually did not know that.
Yeah.
There is a right way to cut an avocado, apparently.
You know, I used to hate fucking avocado. I didn't like guacamole. It's weird because I didn't like the texture.
It's grown on me as I've gotten older.
Yeah.
I agree.
For me, I think it was the texture. And then once I found out how healthy they are and like all the vitamins and shit, minerals that it has in it, and it's a good saturated fat, which is good for your brain, I was like, bro, like, I love this shit.
Yeah, it's not bad. My sister, like, I was picky when I was a kid. So as I got older, I was trying new things. And that was something I wasn't really keen on. It's like, ugh. Yeah, I think same reason, texture. But after a while, like I just like, okay, let me get a little bit of it. Nothing like too crazy, nothing that will ruin it for me. And then I kind of appreciate it. So I can do it in like doses. I can't do like huge globs of it like other people do.
If I go to like Chipotle, I'll get their guacamole on their side just because I want to make sure I get the fats and everything. Because I try to get a healthy bowl, although rice is not the healthiest. I've tried that cauliflower. We talked about it before too. I tried that cauliflower shit, and that shit is ass.
You don't like, dude? You're the first person to say that I've heard.
First of all, they don't put enough in it, and then it's really runny. It's not.
Oh, it's runny.
Yeah.
Ew, no, I don't want that. No, dude, yeah. I mean, rice is supposed to be like, I wouldn't say dry. Like I wouldn't say dry, but it shouldn't be.
Rice is supposed to be dry-ish.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, runny. Maybe you just got. Did you get it more than once, or was it? Just
I got it twice.
Okay, so just to.
Yeah. But there's Chipotle I was going to. They sometimes they can be skimp on shit.
Okay.
So I kind of stopped going there. Like they didn't put enough in there, and then it was just runny, and it wasn't good.
Wasn't good. I'm sorry to hear that.
No.
It sucks because somebody I work with gets Chipotle all the time. Like he loves it. He said he could eat it every day.
I was eating it every day for a while. I like it.
Well, no, I like it too. But do you think it's like the pizzazz of it is kind of gone? Like it's not like.
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
I think the novelty of it is gone because a lot of other places kind of took that business model and ran with it. Like, what's another? Like And Pizza. What's another one?
I've never been there either.
Never been to And Pizza?
No, man. I believe it or not, I have not been there. People at work get it all the time.
The fucking pizza guy's never been to And Pizza.
Yeah, I've never been there.
It doesn't make sense.
It's like right down the street too. Do you know what it is? I don't think I can really bring myself to go in there and make a pizza. Even though I do support Johnny's.
They have some already made.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. It's just I have no desire to go there. It's not that I don't want to go there and try it. I'm sure it's good. Everybody says it's good.
Pretty good.
It's pretty good. All right. I mean, I'll definitely try it, man. But yeah, I've never been there. Pretty crazy, right? Considering I'm in the.
You're supposed to be a connoisseur of pizza.
I am.
You're not.
But dude, come on. I haven't been there. It's right, dude. And considering how much, or how I wouldn't say how much, but how often or on occasion that we're over there.
Yeah, well, I haven't been there for a while, but it's usually closed by the time you go there, isn't it? No, yeah, because the mall closes.
The crazy thing is, you know what? I was talking to somebody about. Somebody was like, I eat more like when I'm at work than I'm at home. Excuse me. And I was like, nah, man, no way. I eat way more at home than I do at work. Like when I'm at work and I can't sit down and enjoy my food, I'd rather not eat. Like as crazy as that sounds, because I got so used to running around all day and taking a bite here and a bite there, that kind of thing. It's not enjoyable, man. Like, I mean, you have to eat. I'm not saying don't eat and starve yourself, but it's just, if I can't sit down, relax, like actually have a break, you know, and enjoy my food, then it's, I don't know, it feels rushed. I'll eat it, but I don't know. It's weird. I'm weird like that.
I don't know. But when I was going to the office, I was eating like once a day. I would eat lunch just so I had energy for later, and I might have dinner.
Okay.
I don't eat a lot. Like I'll eat like one time a day.
You know what's crazy? I was actually, there's some guy on Joe Rogan, dude. I watched like a 20-minute clip of this guy. They were talking about something else, and they were talking about that, and then they were talking about how like the idea of the 3 meals a day model is completely bullshit.
It is.
Like, you know, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then he was breaking down like his diet and like kind of like how when Brandon was here, some of the things he was talking about. But they were like, yeah, he said, I feel so much better. He said, you know, I'll eat like in like increments or whatever it is between this time, and then I'll do an intermittent fasting. He said, I don't feel bloated anymore, and I don't feel groggy. He says he actually like feels better that he does that his body is, I guess, cleansing.
Your body's not constantly working to break down food. It's breaking down the food that the nutrients that it needs and feeding it to your body, and then it has a chance to repair itself. Like it has the time to do other things to repair cells and all kinds of shit. Supposedly, if you fast for like over 24 hours or like 36 hours,
that's no water as well, right?
I think with water also.
Okay, I was going to say, because I know it can be done differently.
But if you do that for 36 hours, at the 36-hour mark, that's when your body starts to repair, like cell at the cellular level.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's some pretty interesting shit, dude.
I can't get to 36 hours. That's it.
Dude, honestly, I can go the whole day, you know.
And this is not nutritional advice. I'm just telling you what stuff that I've read and heard. So.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not telling you to go starve yourself. So, yeah, but I don't mind. Like, I could go to work, maybe grab something out of the vending machine, or I'm straight, dude. Like, honestly. And then when I get off, I get home, I can relax. After I'm kind of settled in, that's when I can sit down and eat. Like, yeah, it's just when I'm at work or I'm out doing things, it's like I'm going, you know, that kind of thing.
Going in.
Sometimes. And you know what sometimes means for your wrestling fans?
Oh, what's that?
Oh, nothing. Just WrestleMania is like 2 weeks away, and I'm like very excited. Yeah, I know.
Sounds amazing.
It's going to be fucking great. I can't wait. Oh, and shout out to Sean. He's got tickets to go down there, man. Well, he said he was actually going to.
Do not say what he's going to do.
Well, I meant for me.
Oh.
Well, he was just a merchandise shop.
Yeah.
So he was like, I might get you a couple of shirts. And I know I'm a grown man.
That was a very good impression, by the way.
No. I'm a grown man, but all grown men need Eddie Guerrero Latino Heat shirt, or I'm in your papi. It's just necessary, very necessary.
I wouldn't be opposed to Eddie Guerrero.
So I might get some really cool stuff. So thank you, Sean. I will give you obviously money in return for you purchasing things for me. But enough of that. Something really cool. A nice young lady brought us. I guess I could show this. This is yeah. Okay, so this is from.
They sell it here too, though.
They do.
It's just more expensive.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, fuck me. I thought this was like. Well, it is.
It is.
Well, so
we
got this nice. What is it called? Abuelo.
Abuelo, yes, old man or grandfather.
Yeah. So this whiskey from Panama. So thank you to the young lady that brought this to me.
Panama.
I really do appreciate it. It is really good, and that's why me and Jada are going to have one shot of it.
He says that now, folks.
Last night when I was opening it, and you were like, take the cap off, and I'm over there doing this, and you're like, no, it's got a cap in it.
Oh no. I told you to take that to the car Motherfuckers was eyeing that shit.
Oh, I know. But actually, I only
You
had
gotta dump it all the way.
I know. I just want to be careful. I don't want to like overpour. Oh. Tap?
Yeah, see?
Oh.
Air bubble in there.
That can be yours, sir.
Okay, I'll take it.
That's a little too much for me. A little too early.
Too early?
Well, it's not saying like it's too early, but it's just, I don't know. I'm not trying to be all like weird.
So, did you ever get to finish WandaVision or no? I'm going to go with no.
I did finish WandaVision.
Oh,
I have not started watching Winter Soldier yet.
Okay. I watched. Actually,
Well, I was actually going to wait for next week so I can have 3. I want to kind of get sped up.
We can talk about WandaVision now, right?
Yeah, so go ahead. Shoot away, man.
I rewatched the last 2 episodes today because someone else was behind. So I rewatched those. What did you think about it? Like, what did you think about?
So I liked it. I thought her being I guess spoiler alert, Scarlet Witch. Mm-hmm. I thought that was really cool how they incorporated that. Excuse me.
But couldn't we tell that like a long time ago?
Yeah,
if I knew this beforehand,
yeah. I mean, for fans, yeah, you can see it. And I was kind of thinking the same thing, but I was like, oh, this might go left field or something. I wasn't I think the only thing that I didn't really care for, but I understand how it works, is what was her name? Agatha, the neighbor. Yeah, like her being like the bad guy. Like I thought it was a little.
Well, that's a character.
Yeah, I know, but I thought it was like a little. I just thought it was like a little
Agatha,
anticlimactic, just a little bit.
Agatha Harwick, I think her name is.
Yeah, I'm not.
But in the comic books, because I've been back and done research on this.
Okay.
In the comic books, like she was her teacher, which in WandaVision she did actually kind of teach her some stuff that she didn't know. Because she even says it. She's like at the end, she's like, "Thanks for the lesson." Like, oh, but I could see. I didn't know she was gonna be Scarlet Witch. Because I didn't know about Scarlet Witch literally until this series.
It's pretty dope.
And I didn't know there was like this much magic in the comic books. Like
yeah, well, it's where's
I'm thinking like superpowers.
What's the book that the Scarlet Witch is? Oh,
Darkhold.
The Darkhold. Yeah,
I've been on my shit.
Yeah, all right, good. Because I finished watching it last weekend after we did the show, and after bars.
Did you see the end credit pieces?
Yeah. So the first thing I thought. And the one I know there's a little piece after it, but the initial part where I guess what's her face goes into the movie theater, and the what was it the
scroll
the scroll and the aliens that were like
the scroll
the scroll
scroll
yeah
the scrolls.
Okay. So yeah, I don't know everything, folks.
No, I'm just telling you,
believe it or not,
I've been doing research on this.
Okay, and I was like, I think I know who this is, but I don't know who this is. Could you enlighten me, please?
So the scrolls are an alien race. Did you saw Captain Marvel with me?
Yeah, dude, but we were fucked up. I'm sorry, true. Like we were, dude. Yeah, sorry. We saw it after going to the bar.
Yeah.
Which I did like the movie. From what I read, the scroll. Okay, it's coming back.
I rewatched the movie recently. Like I said, I had to go back to connect a bunch of different stuff just from WandaVision and like rewatch some stuff that I guess I missed before. But yeah, you could see that she like in Black Panther. Oh, so yeah, they're just the scrolls, and that was her mom, Monica Rambeau. That was her mom and Captain Marvel. And then, so Monica is now probably going to be Spectrum.
Okay.
Which is another character from the Marvel universe.
Oh, yeah, she got her powers from
going through the barrier twice.
Yeah, so, real quick, before I lose this thought. I'm not saying I enjoyed WandaVision in terms of the anticlimactic that I felt. I know it's just building towards something bigger. Like, I know we're not going to see everything all at once.
Well, you didn't see that second end credit, then?
No, I did, but I can't remember it. I know I watched the whole thing.
It was her, like, sitting on the porch
drinking tea. Yes, that's exactly. I thought that was before the one I just talked about. Okay. Yeah, where she's sitting on the porch and then the witch is in the cabin and everything reading it.
No, that's her.
That's her? So then who the fuck was sitting out front?
Her. See, I'm telling you, I've been diving deep into this shit. Okay, so The new so Doctor Strange. Remember they like if they were sleeping, they could project themselves and do other things like while they're sleeping. Remember that?
Yes, I do. I do.
Okay. So you saw Doctor Strange?
Yeah,
right?
of course.
Okay. So the crazy part about this is what I've been reading is the fact that she was still awake doing it. She can be conscious and still be doing the outer body.
So like she's like in two places at once kind of thing.
Yeah. She can. That's what she's studying the Darkhold as she's chilling on the porch.
Pretty cool shit. Yeah, no, I was like,
But then she hears her kids screaming. So the next Doctor Strange movie is called Doctor Strange in the Multiverse, or I think that's the title. So what is being speculated is that part where
Doctor Strange is badass, dude.
Yeah, I had to rewatch that one too, and I didn't realize how fucking badass he was until I rewatched it and understood what was going on. So then the Darkhold, the part where Agatha is reading the Darkhold, on one of the pages, you see like all these like little circles that look like they could represent different universes.
Oh.
Yeah. So so that fucking book holds some crazy shit.
That's pretty dope, man.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited. I did enjoy it, but I know it's building towards something bigger. I know what is it, phase 4 of the MCU and everything. And I'm actually at first, dude, after Endgame, I was like, it can't get any better than that.
Yeah.
You know, but then it's like, okay, I guess enough time has passed where it's like, okay, I'm excited again, I guess, so to speak.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to see what they're going to do with some other characters and how they're going to intertwine everything, because they are very good at doing that.
Oh, they're good with the Easter eggs and intertwining.
And I'm so glad you did the research. It's not that I don't want to do it. It's just like, damn, I have to go through all these films again, like to really just truly go. I mean, I could look it up, but
I do a combination of different things. Like if I hear a character that I've never heard of, I'll Google it and because I like to see what the original artwork looked like.
Okay,
like what they look like. I'm like, like Agatha. She was like an old lady, but she wore like this purple dress and she had the brooch on just like Agatha had. So yeah, I like I said, I dig into it, and then there's YouTube videos that will connect. It'll kind of explain things. Like, so there was this one, I forgot the name of the channel, but there was this one channel that was explaining after every episode, they would do an explanation of what they think is going on and what's the connections are to other places. So I was like, oh, okay, this shit's fucking more interesting than I thought it was.
Some fast, dude. I hope to one day to write a story like that grand and just know how to put bits and pieces.
Well, you gotta start with one. You can't.
Well, yeah. Well, I get that, but I just like in the grand scheme, I just want to have people go, like, you know, that is like the best moment ever. Like the realization, like, you know what I mean? Like, not all realization is good, but I'm saying like moments where it really just, you know, clicks and it's just like, you know. That's a great moment. That's a good feeling. I miss having that. I miss having that feeling. Sometimes.
Create something.
I will, and you will enjoy it. So, you ready to take a shot, bud?
Sure.
All right. Well, so here, cheers to us. Oh, be careful. Do not spill it. Oh, boy. Man, this stuff smells good. Oh, yeah. That'll put some hair on your balls, dude.
If you don't have it now, it's gonna be.
That got awkward real fast. Sorry. So anyway, we're not going to talk about hairy balls. What else did I want to talk about? I was thinking of something earlier. Fuck.
We talked about Justice League last week.
We did. I'm going to watch that before.
You still haven't watched it?
Nah, dude. I know I can watch it in parts.
Sure.
Because I know it's like 4 hours and some shit.
For sure, watching in parts.
Honestly, if I'm not doing shit tomorrow,
it's like it's like watching a series for real.
That's cool. Like, I'm fine with that. If I get up early enough tomorrow, because I really don't do anything till the mid afternoon anyway. Like, I'll turn it on tomorrow Sunday, man.
There's
have a lazy Sunday on the couch.
6 parts, I think. Actually, I'm gonna have to watch it again pretty soon because I'm gonna have to watch it again. But yeah, 4 hours is a commitment.
Yeah, dude. I thought the fucking the Irishman was long, bro.
Yeah, but the Irishman, this cut to me is better than the Irishman.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, the Irishman was good, but it wasn't like fucking. I think because of the length, it kind of
kind of killed it.
Yeah, it kind of took away from certain
I
things.
think it probably could have chopped some stuff out of that.
Not to no disrespect to Al Pacino or Robert De Niro, because we love those guys.
Yeah, we love them.
But you know, but no, there was something I was looking at. Or it was yesterday or this morning, and I was like, oh, this would be a good idea to bring this up or just to conversate about. God, for the life of me, I know. Write things down, RJ. Get a book.
You don't even need a book. You have a phone that you talking to Siri. Talk to the notepad.
Oh, well, speaking of Siri, so like I know I sound super old right now.
You sound like you got ADHD.
I do. No, if I do, sorry. The whole
that's a superpower.
The Siri feature is something I've never really used. Like, I know it's there. I mess with it on occasion, but now like it just I use it all the time.
I know.
And but I sent a buddy of mine a text message, and I was like, and I used profanity. I said fuck, and then Siri read it back to me, and she said fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just couldn't believe that. I was like, this is like
it doesn't. You don't have to use Siri. If you go into the message thing has a microphone down there, and you can click the microphone and it'll start recording.
Yeah, well, I know, but just hearing Siri say fuck is crazy to me.
And those delete after a while, I think.
Oh yeah, no, I know the audio messages. Yeah, I know how to do that. I'm not, that ancient, but I was just kind of genuinely shocked. I was like, oh shit, she said fuck. Then I said shit and a bunch of other vulgarity. Sorry.
It's part of the what's it called? The vernacular.
The vernacular? That's a good word.
Yeah.
The vernacular. That should be the name of the episode.
The vernacular. No, just vernacular.
Vernacular. Or actually, no, I like that.
Okay.
Okay. If I think of something better, because I generally do. I don't, by the way.
I like this frame rate that we're using. 60 frames per second. It looks like
super smooth.
A movie.
Do you know what? I was when 4K and everything came out, like if you go into Best Buy, right, and you see some of the highest resolution televisions and the thing, it doesn't even look like TV to me. It's like real. Like, does it like the?
Well, I think that's what they're going for.
Well, yeah, I know, but it's fucking. I don't know if I like that. Like, I want a clear picture, but I don't want it to look like. If I'm watching TV, I don't want it to look like me and you sitting here. Does that make sense? Doesn't.
I would prefer that to be.
I don't know. It just looks too real to me. It doesn't look like a movie. It's weird. I don't know.
Okay, so when you watch this, what is it? Does it look like two people are sitting there?
Yeah, it's fine, but I know what type of like.
No, I'm asking you. Like, is it clear?
It's clear. It has nothing to do with like the quality. It's like the resolution. It's just so. I feel like I'm there.
Oh.
Kind of thing.
I want to upgrade the cameras. I want to get 4K cameras.
If you get that, and then it'll probably do that thing that I was just talking about, then I'll tell you.
Okay.
So we're going to get 4K cameras. That way you can see more of our handsomeness.
Maybe, because those shits aren't cheap.
Dude, nothing is cheap. Holy fucking crap, dude.
Yeah.
I guess learning.
I really want my bad. I didn't mean to cut you. I really want a cinematic camera, for video production stuff.
We can get one, dude. Like, they're probably like thousands of dollars.
Thousands of dollars.
Damn, man.
Because, first you got to buy the body, depending on which it is. There's a whole bunch. There's I think it's called Black Magic. And there's a red cam, and then, and you can rent these things, but I think it's more of a pain in the ass to rent things. But okay, so you have the body of whatever. The body could be $5,000 to $10,000, depending on the camera.
Holy shit!
And then you have to buy the lenses, which you want to have different types of lenses for different looks, depending on what you're shooting. So you're looking. The lenses are the one that cost the most.
No, I was just pointing at it because it's so cool.
The lenses are expensive, because the glass is the important part. That's what makes things look the way they do.
Damn, dude, that's crazy. Technology is wild, man.
It is wild.
Technology is just wild, man.
And you have to keep up with it, or you'll fucking fall behind and be like, where's this thing do?
Yeah, well, no. Well, I was just talking about how I use Siri now, like I've never used it before, but I don't know, just her just saying fuck. I was just like, oh my god. Like, I was like, dude, I was like, children use phones.
First century.
Well, I guess we're not parents, dude. So I wouldn't know when an appropriate time to give somebody a child a cell phone.
So imagine the shit we have now, and
What the shit we grew up with?
No, think about so something like Star Trek.
Okay.
How like they had, especially Next Generation, where they had the little pads. I forgot what they're called, but they had the little pads where they would type shit in and then give it to someone else. Guess what we have now?
What, phones?
iPads, tablets.
Yeah, I know. I mean, so a lot of this technology we have is inspired by the
From
ideas.
sci-fi.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think we have talked about this.
I
before.
took a sci-fi class.
Been breathing in the mic.
Took a sci-fi class one time, and that was part of the class is to see what technology came from like a 1950s or black and white 1950s sci-fi movie that you probably never saw.
Okay.
Like old sci-fi movies are the fucking shit. Like I loved them. I still love them. But my point was, imagine. So Star Trek takes place in the 24th century, Next Generation anyway. So imagine the shit we have in the 21st century. Imagine the shit we'll have in the 24th century.
No, I agree that the idea, like the things that you obviously like the way you imagine it, so to speak, like the future with like the floating cities and the the flying cars and all that. I'm sure at some point in time that will be a reality.
I don't think flying cars.
Or you get what I'm saying, just like super futuristic shit.
And I'll tell you why I don't think flying cars are going to be a thing. People are stupid.
Oh, well, yeah.
It'll be.
It's not nice
havoc.
to talk about me like that.
It's not gonna. No. People can't even drive. Like today, I was coming here and the motherfucker was just fucking doing 50 miles an hour in a 25. It's like, bro, why don't you chill the fuck out?
Some people, it's crazy, man. Okay, so like, maybe it's just like me. So when I get into, when I'm in my car and I'm on the road, I'll blast music. Okay, no problem, bro. The moment I get into a neighborhood, I always turn my music down. Out of like, I don't know what it is. It's like I know most people might not care that whatever I'm listening to or whatever it may be. But I know I'm just like, I feel like it's like the appropriate time to turn down your music.
Well, I did because you don't know who's sleeping. And
even during the day, it's like you don't like, if I go past like drive past the playground and I'm bunching fucking Tupac.
Fuck them bitches, fuck them hoes.
Yeah, Big Crit and whatnot.
Yeah, but Crit, they don't really talk some bullshit.
Well, yeah, I know, but I'm just saying it's like, damn, like, I was like, I don't want to expose these children. Like, their parents are going to look at me like, look at this heathen of a white man sitting here.
They've probably seen worse.
They probably have. But still, I don't know. Like, the moment I get into a neighborhood, I turn my music down.
Well, I didn't turn mine down because the song was jamming. Let me finish. The song was jamming when I was coming in here, but I rolled my windows up. So they were only cracked. But I was like, no, I got to hear it. I have this thing. That's why I like to listen to a lot of music in the car and not like at home, because I don't have like a home stereo system like that.
Okay.
So I have to sit in the car and listen to them nicely, like the whole experience of the music.
Since we're talking about that, man, something that I think is a little, it's not outdated, but it's not like the way it was when we were younger. Is like a system, man, like for your home, like. In terms of like a boom box and speakers and like subwoofers. I mean, these things are still real and they're still very relevant in today's society. But I think mostly in vehicles now, like maybe I don't go to enough people's houses.
Well, I think in vehicles, the car companies, I guess, figured out that they can add that shit in and you can have a good quality. Like if you, like my car.
I just feel like home entertainment systems or in terms of audio, like just music.
Everything got smaller.
That's true.
Like these speakers, you can buy like one of those little wireless speakers and it'll put out decent sound.
Yeah, but I'm kind of talking more of the visual aspect of it, like having. So when I was a kid, my dad, like, we got a new TV. We had the old wooden tube TV that sat on the floor. I used to sit on a pillow in front of it, like, this far away. It's probably why I have problems. But when we got a new TV, back then it was like maybe $400. I mean, that was a lot, in the early 90s, dude, for a TV. Lot. It is still a lot, but it was a little pricier than that. But it came with the whole TV stand. Okay, so my dad let me pick it out, and he said, "Which one do you want?" I said, "I want this one." So it had the whole TV stand. It had the two glass doors on the side, the subwoofer in the middle, the 36-inch television, because that was a big deal. And now you can fucking put
what
TV.
Is that?
Yeah, like, and then the coolest part was with the two audio speakers were on stands. They were like built wooden stands, and the speakers were built on top of them. This was like some top of the line shit. Now I'll never forget when we finally got it. My dad and his good friend that he worked with, they put it together one night, and yeah, it worked. And I'm just saying, like the whole visual, the pageantry of it, if that makes.
Like
any
I said,
sense. Everything is smaller. You get the little speaker box; it'll blast music. That's cool.
No, but like you can still buy the surround sound systems, and you put them in each corner to aim in. Because we actually did that at my old place. We put together one. I mean, the shit. You're sitting there, you're listening to certain shit, and something will happen over here in the movie, and it's like, what the fuck who's behind me? And it's a fucking wall.
Yeah,
but that's how good it is.
Well, I mean, that's. Again, like something to credit that, like gaming headsets, something that has obviously become the norm now in gaming. But I remember even in 2008 or 9, like they were just slowly, like Turtle Beach was a very big brand. It was there's other but Turtle Beach was like the brand. They still make very good quality headsets, by the way. I'm not bashing them at all. I had a pair of Turtle Beaches for a long time. And
that Turtle Beach.
Yeah, no, they were great, man. But the cool thing was it took my gaming experience to another level, especially with competitive play. It's like, oh, now I know this guy's like you can hear people behind you. You can, it enhances it so much. And now it's the norm. I can't even imagine playing without it, except for my PlayStation currently, because I don't have a headset for that. But yeah, I'm just saying, like, with competitive games and things like that, those things they enhance your play, like, tenfold. Like, I love it. I'll never play, without it. So I think that's, to your credit, it's like, oh, you can hear something behind you, but that's just, like, the quality of the audio and I guess the speakers or whatever it may be.
The sound design.
The sound design, there you go. And then you can manipulate it and do certain things with it. Yeah, it's just super, super cool. This was it's very enlightening conversation, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you, Jared Smith.
You're welcome, RJ.
Okay. Damn it, I'm trying to remember what I want to talk to you about, man. It's pissing me off.
Fucking no.
Can you hand me my phone? Maybe it's in my phone.
Oh my God.
Please. I said please. Ladies and gentlemen, Jared is actually doing something for me on camera. Not anything sexual. Yeah, that would be fucking odd. And we probably would never be heard from again. Yeah, that's true. I'd go into like a deep hiding. Oh God, there's like 8,000 messages. Hold on, I swear it was in here.
You're not that popular. Stop it.
I'm actually not. Believe it or not, it's so crazy. Somebody was like, "Oh my God, you're you," and I was like, "What?" No, I was like, "Yeah, I am me. Thank you." It's pretty weird. It's kind of cool. Okay, so I won't lie. To toot my own, like,
toot it.
No, I'm not gonna do it.
No, toot it.
All right, I'm gonna toot it. So. I went in to have a drink, unfortunately, the other night. I saw some people sitting at a table. They're like, "Hey, what's going on, RJ?" I was like, "Hey, what's going on?" I went over and said hi. They're like, "Have a seat." And another table was like, "Hey, what's going on, RJ?" So I was like, "Here, give me a second." So I went over and said hi to those people. There was like 4 tables that I walked over to say hi to people. And that was pretty cool. I'm just saying. Goat. All right, goat. All right.
Okay.
So... hold on. Let me find it, man. I swear. It was something really cool. It's bothering. I'm not going to think about it until the show is over, which I hate.
This is why we write things down.
It is. Okay, so I know I tell Jared all the time, like, I'll remember it. And I remember a vast majority of things, except for this thing right now. It's that item at the grocery store. You know what I mean?
What item at the grocery store?
Remember, yeah. It's like you go there to get that one thing, but then you start looking at everything else and you forget what you need and then you leave.
What does it pertain to?
It was entertainment related, man. And I just...
related.
It's...
something new, a new show?
No.
A movie?
Yes! It is a fucking show. Thank you. Thank you so much. The guy that played, I guess, what's his name? Evan Peters? The gentleman? Yeah. So he's going to be playing
Pietro?
Jeffrey... Pietro? I thought it was Peters. Is it Pietro?
No, but he's Pietro in
WandaVision, yeah. So I was going to say, I'm pretty sure his last name is Peters. I was about to look it up. He's going to be playing Jeffrey Dahmer in a Netflix series, which I think is pretty fucking cool.
Because the Jeffrey Dahmer part?
Well, I like his acting. No, not what Jeffrey Dahmer has done.
I was like,
Fuck.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Guess what? I was actually. Oh man, I almost got myself. Oh, no, we're not going to talk about that. No, but I'm just something I'm going to look forward to. It's like, oh, this guy's pretty good actor. I like what he does, even though I've seen only so much of it. But it's like, oh, this dude is intriguing.
Yeah, I saw somebody posted that earlier. I was like,
That's what I wanted. Thank you so much, man.
I think I wasn't that impressed with his acting in WandaVision though.
Well, I mean, he was playing like the sitcom person. I liked it. I felt he fit the part well.
He also plays Quicksilver in the X-Men movie.
He does.
Yeah. So, and I think that's why they made that switch. But I don't know. There's a whole different reason why they did all that shit. But
okay. No, but that's what I want to talk about. That I know it's not like the biggest thing in the world, but I was like, this is pretty interesting. I mean, come on, man. It's the serial killer documentaries, and I know you're not into them. I mean, I like a majority of them, but they are fucking fascinating, man.
Yeah,
they just are. Like,
you know what? Who else likes a lot of those? Females.
Hey, you guys are so funny. All of my friends are so funny. You know that? They like to make fun of RJ when no one's watching. Yeah. So anyway, I fucking hate you. I'm an attractive man.
Didn't say you weren't.
Relax. Okay. Continue, please.
That abuelo was getting to you.
It's not getting to me. I almost want to do another one, but I promised my mom I would only do one.
You a grown ass man, dog. Say I'm not.
You know what? Fuck you. You ready? You ready? No. We got to behave. It's only, what time is it? Like during not time of the show, but
yeah. It's 7:00.
Damn, it's only 7:00.
Yes.
So we have obviously been getting accustomed to things being open later now, which is fine. I think I'm there again. Like it's like okay, like we can be out a little later. But it was a little weird at first. Dude.
Yeah, the 10 o'clock thing was bullshit.
It was bullshit. But I'm saying like my habits, like the way I was just doing certain things because it was going on for a while, man. And it's like, oh, like I don't have to leave now.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, like I can chill. And it's I've got 20 minutes. I mean, because I get off work late in the evening. I know a lot of our friends, some people who work in.
It was kind of cool though. You get to go home. Or you got to go home earlier.
Yeah. So I won't lie. So hear me out. This is what I was kind of getting to. So I kind of got accustomed to coming home at a decent hour, eating dinner, actually spending time with my family, and then actually being able to go to bed at a decent time instead of. Just the wee out. I've been always pretty good about my bedtime for the most part.
Not me. I'm worse now. I'm back to 4:00. I'm like doing 3-4 o'clock in the morning.
Damn, no. See, I can't go that far. On occasion, if it's a Friday night and I know I'm not working the next day, if I'm on the sticks or watching TV, it's like okay,
but
I don't have to work.
It's not like I'm just up fucking bullshit.
Just
like I'm doing shit.
Look at my life. Look at my flabbies.
Oh
all right.
God.
I'm sorry.
I'm actually doing shit like the shorts that we've been putting out. Matter of fact, the one that I posted the other day got fucking almost 400 views.
For real?
Yeah.
On YouTube?
Yes.
Get the fuck out of here. Are you serious?
Yeah, bro. I'm fucking not like I'm telling you, them shorts are fucking.
Bro, we're gonna be fucking famous.
Relax.
I feel famous. Okay.
The only thing is the dislikes were fucking some bullshit. We
had more dislikes than likes?
No, we had more likes than dislikes, but.
Oh, that's okay.
That was the Chris Rock story.
Oh, people were gonna. Well, at least they're watching. They're reacting, as Vince McMahon would say.
Oh, the other thing is shorts went live. You know what? I'll give it a little tidbit. Here it is. Here's a short that we're gonna use for the show.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's see if we can do this in a minute.
All right.
How to get views on YouTube, on your YouTube channel. So, what you're going to do right now is you're going to cut your film into, not film, or whatever you've recorded or whatever your video is, and cut it into, 9:16, if you know the aspect ratios. Cut it in 9:16, so that's vertical. And then when you add it to YouTube, whatever the video is, it has to be less than a minute or up to a minute. And then you add it to YouTube and you add it in the title whatever the name of it is, and then shorts, and then the description or the keywords you add shorts. And this will, in a couple of days, the YouTube algorithm will pick it up and it will send you. It would boost your views up.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
All right. That was about a minute, I would think. Okay. All right. We're good. We're cool. We're fly. And the people that honestly, if you disliked it, thank you. Thank you.
Haters,
haters
don't hate.
Haters no, but
hate.
it's your opinion, which is fine.
But
that's what we need. We need stuff like that. I mean, if it's a reasonable dislike, if you think we're obviously more attractive than you are, that's your fault. Ugly child.
I agree.
I'm sorry.
No, that was funny.
Ugly child. Like
I was
actually
I forgot what I was going to say now.
Well, have you ever? And this is going to sound fucked up, but have you ever seen a baby?
That's ugly.
Yeah, an ugly baby, dude.
Didn't Seinfeld do a whole?
Yeah, I think so. But like, I think about it sometimes, like, because we're getting older. People are having kids. By the way, I don't think any of my friends' children are ugly. Okay, let's put that disclaimer out there. But have you ever thought?
It's like
I don't know. It's just like, oh, look at the baby, and it's just like, oh man, super weird.
It's because they're proud of it.
No. If I was a parent, like, obviously, dude, I'd be proud too. It's fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with loving your child. I was just trying to be funny, and and apparently it didn't work. So, what were you trying to say? What were you trying to figure?
Now, what were we talking about?
We're talking about ugly children.
No,
before that. So I did a thing.
What thing did you do? It wasn't a haircut.
You know what's crazy? I was waiting for you to say something about my hair. I'm dead serious. So, all right, hold on. So what was it, Sunday? Or no, last weekend.
I know what it was. Sorry.
Go ahead.
I have the goal for the show or the YouTube channel is 100,000 subscribers.
100,000 subscribers.
We're a long way away.
So when we get there, when our children are doing the show.
No, because I want that plaque.
I want a plaque too.
That's what
so anyway, before we're dead and gone, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Please hit the little notification subscribe button, whatever it is.
You like that segue?
That was great, actually. It will never be duplicated. So we will continue with what I was going to say.
Maybe I'll cut that into a short.
Maybe you should. Oh, we're smart people here because we're mad scientists. Yeah.
See? Fucking 83 episodes in, and he finally fucking gets it.
Okay, that's fine. So anyway, about my voluptuous hair that I have and my hairline that no longer exists through the visor that I wore for a decade. Yeah, so I was supposed to get my hair cut last weekend, folks. If you know me personally, I'm a pretty simple guy. I just basically cut all my hair off. And but I'll let it grow out for a couple months. And it's kind of getting to the point to where it's like, oh, I need to cut my hair, which is fine, no problem. But man, when it's time to cut my hair, it's like, I know this will take, 20, 25 minutes, like, or not even that long, if that. And it's like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. It's one thing that I always put off until it's like, yo, holy fuck, I need a haircut,
Yeah.
So I saw a friend of ours last weekend. Shout out to G Marley. All right. And he was like, hey, I'm right here. I was like, well, I'm going to go get my haircut. He was like, hey, come have a drink with me. It's nice Sunday afternoon. The weather was beautiful. So, and then I went to Bozelli's to get the Monte Cristo, again, which is incredible. Shout out to Mike. Yeah, so I didn't get my fucking haircut, dude. And the whole week has gone by, and it's like, all right, I was going to do it today. I'm not going to lie to you, man. I got up early, and I was like, oh, man. It's like, I did some things, and it's like, oh, I really haven't been on the sticks much lately. I really haven't. And I was like, oh, here, I'll play a couple games, and then like half the day goes by. It's like, oh God.
Yeah, I told you before, man.
It's
gonna sound bad the way I'm gonna say it, but those games are fucking time suck.
They are, but like I enjoy it. Obviously.
No, I understand you enjoy it. But
so I'm getting my hair cut tomorrow. I'm telling you right now.
What barbershops open on Sunday?
There's a few, dude.
Oh.
There's
actually no. They used to traditionally way back in the day.
Well, there was
a lot closed on Mondays.
Why Mondays?
Because everybody needed their haircut the day before work to go to work the next day.
Huh. That's actually pretty interesting. I did not know that at all, man. That's an actual fact. Obviously, it's a fact.
So. Yeah.
If we're wrong,
No,
please.
Barbershops used to be closed on Mondays.
That's pretty wild, dude.
Yeah,
That's actually kind of cool.
and that kind of goes back to what we were talking about old systems. Like I forgot what your system was, but when you were talking about it, I was thinking about what was it, the school stuff? No, you were talking. Oh no, eating 3 meals a day.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Another old system that we kind of need. Well, this pandemic kind of maybe shot it out, and I think we talked about it with Scott. We'll give him a shout out in a second, but the 9 to 5 fucking Henry Ford bullshit. That shit.
Oh, well, like the assembly line, pretty much. Like
Monday through Friday you work, and then 9 to 5.
Well, it's soul sucking. I won't lie to you.
Yeah, but that was during a time when they needed to produce. That's why school systems are the way they are. They needed to produce.
I mean, that really created the model.
Skilled workers, not skilled workers, but like drones to just. But now we have robots. We don't need to be doing that shit. You know, that repetitive bullshit.
Yeah, it's very mind-numbing, dude. I agree. Like, I think people have become... I'm not going to use the term woke because I really don't like it.
Yeah, I don't
know. No, I think people are obviously more aware of things nowadays, like, as time has passed through the country and just the world, you know, and times obviously change. They'll change from where we're currently at. And the mindset is always, you know, knowledge is power, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, knowledge is power. And I think... we have so much information at our fingertips nowadays. I mean, dude, like you can look up fucking anything.
Yeah.
Literally anything. The weirdest thought in your head, whatever it may be, you could probably type it into Google and something will come up related to it, or if not exactly.
I have a question about that. So industrial age and all that, like all those ages and revolutions.
But there's a lot of pride in that work too.
Right now we're in the information age, right?
Yeah.
Or I should say, I didn't ask that right. So before we were in the information age, do you think now we're starting to move into the disinformation phase?
And trying to separate ourselves from too much information?
No, as in people trying to say whatever gets their agenda across. And
when you say misinformation, okay,
disinformation, like CIA fucking putting some misinformation out in the media or something.
I see. Okay, so yes, I do actually. It took me a long time to really, because I'm not a big conspiracy theorist, man. Like I'm not. I mean, but now I think because it's like one of those you speak it into existence kind of things.
Mm-hmm.
It's such a popular thing. Like, being a wacko, or having different ideals or whatever it may be nowadays, that I'm actually kind of more drawn to it. Like, I don't read into too much of it. Some of it is fucking absurd, okay? But I believe, so put it this way. Have you ever scrolled through, I'm sure we've all done this, you're scrolling down Facebook or whatever media it is, and somebody has a picture of a famous artist or an actor or something, and then there's a quote by this said actor. And that actor has never said that.
Really? I've never seen that. You said this is on Facebook?
Yeah, it's basically like a meme, okay, but it's like those Kevin Gates memes, right? Like I got no problem with Kevin Gates.
Yeah, I don't see those. I see like the
but
Denzel
then
ones.
it's like and shit like that. And not saying, I would say 98% of it, whatever is texted under,
it was some shit that somebody made up.
Somebody made up, and then people share it, and then it's supposed to inspire you and this and that, and it's like, it's like, yo, he's never said this, and if I'm wrong, if I'm wrong, okay, but it's like, yo, he's never said this. I get the idea of trying to inspire somebody, but do it yourself. Do it yourself.
Agreed.
If you want to inspire, you have to do it yourself. You can use influences. I'm not saying don't be influenced by
Okay,
things.
so now we're going into that world.
Okay, go ahead.
Why the fuck is everybody an influencer all of a sudden?
Because that's what we're looking for, man.
Like to influence people?
No, not to influence people. Everybody, I think we all know that society's fucked up. Like, I think the things of the past are obviously at a point now to where basically it's like, I'll give you a good example here in just a second.
Mm-hmm.
And it's complete horseshit. That guy, what's his name? Jackson or whatever. The guy that the chiseled black guy that's always posting those relationship videos.
Oh,
and then he's
thank you for bringing that up.
Yeah, okay.
Derrick Jaxn.
Derrick Jaxn, okay.
Misinformation.
And shout out to Brent Hill because he had some hilarious memes that he was posting about that, and they're funny.
Yeah,
so,
I was keeping up with that. I did want to talk about that.
Okay, I'm so glad I remembered. I think that's another thing that I thought about. I was like, yo, this is kind of nuts.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, oh, this is the same bullshit.
Well, set it up. So if people don't know.
Okay, so if you don't know, Derrick Jaxn is a gentleman who gives, I guess, relationship advice. Talks about how you're supposed to be a queen and treated a certain way and this and that, and you should, like, all women should be loved, and I'm all for that. But he's out here preaching this, trying to make other guys look bad, and then come to find out he comes out with his video with his wife and or something.
Okay. What happened is
please tell me.
Okay,
please tell me.
So like he puts these videos out that he's like, I guess for lack of a better term, the white knight for all these women who feel hurt. I'm telling you, this man has ruined relationships. I guarantee.
I believe it,
because chicks will listen to this dude
because he's an influencer.
Exactly.
All right.
Chicks will listen to this dude and fucking take it for what it is, and then like, but not realizing now it's bullshit. Everything he was saying, he was trying to get you to buy fucking books and shit.
Yeah,
and fucking we have this new. I remember one time,
it's all a fucking ruse, bro.
One video I saw him. He was like, "Yeah, we got this new dating game." Blah blah blah. And he pulled the shit out on the video, just like the video he did with his wife. So let me get back to that. So basically, this guy cheated on his wife. Who after saying putting all these videos out, like he's like the patron saint to all women and like blah blah blah. So he puts this video out with his wife, and it's like, I don't know what you thought about the video. I didn't watch the whole thing, but it was like he's holding her hand, and she like, I don't really want to be here, and then it's
uncomfortable.
Like, he's trying to fucking save his business. I get it. You built that shit, whatever. But bro, like, you built this shit on fucking false pretenses. Like, you're a fucking liar.
Yeah.
Period.
So, and do you know the worst part about it is people are still going to support him.
I know. We're gonna chop this up into a 7-minute joint, and this is gonna be a whole thing dedicated to you, Derrick Jaxn.
Oh man, dude, like
fucking lying ass motherfucker.
Yeah. So, but like, I remember before all this happened, on occasion, I would see his video. Like, I'm sure, watched random shit on YouTube, right? Or Facebook or whatever it may be.
Yeah, people will post it. They were posting for a long time. I haven't seen one in a while, but
yeah. And so I don't think I've watched the whole thing, but I've listened to a couple of things he's talking about. And it's like, oh, this guy's out here trying to. He's corny, dude.
Yeah,
like, he's very corny.
100%.
Not to.
I saw a video that
he's in great shape, by the way. Just saying. But I'm only talking shit. But I just the whole time I'm watching it, it's like I have no problem with empowering women or people.
What about this third party shit where he did a reaction video to his own fucking video? Did you see that?
He was speaking as himself in third person. Yeah. Like when I write the description for the show.
This guy's a fucking psycho.
Yeah, so it's fucking weird, dude. Like, the whole thing is just Jesus Christ.
It's all comedy.
So, but it's just fucking nuts, dude. Like, the whole time, and I saw somebody commented, every time he made those videos, he's probably leaving some other bitch's house, or excuse me, woman's house. But it's like, yo, this is probably true.
Yeah.
Like, he just smashed some chick, and then he's making a video like,
you can tell because
men ain't shit.
How? Yeah,
but
exactly.
I'm here for you.
But I'm the shit.
Yo, he probably gets high off of that shit.
No,
dude.
I watched another video on somebody else that were saying the same thing. Like, he's a textbook narcissist, and I was like, oh shit. And then they explained everything that he was doing, like talking about yourself in the third person, and just gallivanting your wife. Like, first of all, why would you have her come on the fucking camera with fucking, like, in her PJs? Like, I don't understand.
Demoralizing. Yeah, I don't know. It's fucking weird.
Yeah, that's what it was.
It's terrible, dude. And there's nothing wrong with wearing PJs.
No, there's nothing wrong with wearing PJs on camera. That's it. But, like, I don't know. It was confusing.
It's disgusting. The guy's a clown.
Yeah.
But it's just, so back to what you're saying, influencing.
Mm-hmm.
People have their own agenda, man, when it comes to influencing. I'm sure me you or anybody we know has probably influenced somebody in their life to do something or make them think. I would like to think so. Okay, I could be wrong. I think it's cool now to do. One, I think there are genuine people out there that want to help. Okay,
Yeah.
but then there are people like the Mr. Jackson, and they do it for clout. Okay, it's clout chasing. That's all it is.
Clout or
They're
to
like,
make
oh,
money.
what's that guy? The guy that has the fucking big ass church, the Sundays, the white dude,
Joel Osteen?
Oldstein. Yeah, that guy's a piece of shit too. He's a piece of shit. And I sit there and I'm thinking, this is on my fucking television. This guy is preaching to all these people.
He's not even a real ordained minister, is he?
I don't give a fuck, dude. The guy's a crook and he's an asshole.
He is a crook.
And people put him on a pedestal. Do you know why? Because he gets that high from it, man.
Whoa.
That's why people want to be influencers. In order to be great, it has to be organic. That guy's a piece of shit. I'm sorry. I come from a religious family, man. Okay, at least on my mom's side. I don't actually know much about my dad's side in terms of faith, but so I don't go to church very often. Okay, I went to Sunday school. The only time I really go is when I go with my grandmother. I have no problem going to church. I know people question beliefs and all that stuff. I don't mind going. Okay, I do believe in a higher power. I think there's got to be something out there, right? Like
it's the universe.
Yeah, there's got to be something out there. I'm sorry, like I just don't think we're just here, you know. And
or are we?
I could be wrong. You know, you don't know, but that's why I like to, you know. But again, so when you get somebody like that who packs this mega church, they're called mega churches, right? Spreading the word of God. All right, it's just
Quotes.
and it's packed with people, and he's raping these people of their money, man. And it's fucking disgusting. And I know the collection plate goes around at church. I know that we don't know what people do with their money. You know, I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, that 10% tithe shit is old school too.
Yeah. So it's, you know, times are changing, but you know, faith isn't going to. So the things that surround it will try to, you know, get with the times to make faith seem more impressionable and blah, blah, blah.
I don't know, man. There are people who are still religious. I don't think that it's as strong as it used to be.
Well, no, I think.
But the whole reason religion was kind of created in general and developed the way it was to control people.
Well, I agree with that as well.
Yes. So there is a moral compass that the like say the Bible or the Quran, like there's a moral compass that you should follow this. Like thou shalt not kill. Like boom, no shit. You know what I'm saying? But I get that, the moral compass part, but then using it to say certain things about how you should live your life, I think that is kind of wrong, because I think we're only here for a short amount of time, and we're here to experience this because we're supposed to get the most out of it.
Okay. No, that's fine.
Because once we leave here, then there's whatever after. I believe there is, like your energy just goes back into the universe. So you're just going to be as a different form of energy.
No, I agree with that. I have no problem with that. I think when it comes to religion, obviously, I think obviously now we know a lot more about a lot of priests, unfortunately, around the world that have committed horrible acts.
Yeah, them motherfuckers just get moved to another church.
Yeah, and that movie Spotlight was a very big emphasis on that. Very good film.
I didn't see it. Never heard of it.
Oh, you should watch it. It's you'll like it. Trust me, you'll like it. It's about how they discover basically all the allegations against priests, and then they find out it's global. And at the end of the movie, they show a number of I don't know if it's priest names or churches around the world where somebody was guilty of doing this. And bro, it's like 6 screens long of names, and so that in itself will ruin somebody's faith. Okay.
Oh yeah. Especially if you're a kid.
Yeah, and it's sick. No, it's fucking sick. Don't get me wrong. I'm not defending that by any means, but it's just like I think that will now we have so much information now that it's like, oh, like how could, like, you're supposed to be a man of God, you know, you're preaching God's word and you're doing this, you know, and then it'll fuck somebody's whole head up, dude. Especially a very religious person.
Well, the thing for me is everyone always says the word of God. No, It's the word of man.
Okay.
A man put those words onto paper. And again, to gain control or maybe to kind of bring civilization to what the reason what we are today. Now, that's not to say that religion. Okay, so let's put it this way: religion is a big part of why we are civilized now. We have actual civilization. We have society, because it, like I said, it gave them moral compass of things you should and should not do.
Okay.
I don't believe that there's some higher power that's going to strike you down if you don't do the right thing. Because if that was true, then
I'm sure none of us would be.
All the people that's in jail for murder would be fucking dead right now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
But all right, so here, let me pick your brain a little bit. Okay, so maybe that's supposed to be a sort of an analogy, right? Like maybe say you do something wrong, right? Say we'll use an example. You commit adultery. You cheat on your wife or your girlfriend. And then later you have that guilt about it. Or I mean, you should have felt guilty first of all, but you know, but the guilt, do you think the guilt is like kind of like an analogy for like striking down the wrath of God or whomever it may be? Like you have to learn to live with yourself, and the guilt itself is the wrath of God.
So that,
I'll never say anything that smart again.
That theory in itself would lead toward that there's no such thing as God. Then it's just what your feelings are.
Okay, true, but okay, good argument. But I'm just saying, if we had to just kind of think outside the box a little bit, if we say this was, you know. Okay, so if you commit sin, the Lord will strike you down in unimaginable ways.
Or you're going to hell.
Or you're going to hell.
Yeah.
Maybe it's hell on earth. Maybe it's your suffering with that guilt. That is what what that is written.
I'm
not saying it's right.
No, that's
like,
a sound theory.
Yeah.
There's no way for us to be able to figure that out, like when this book was written thousands of years ago. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's a sound theory for real. I never thought about it like that.
Well, I like to look at things, certain things. Like I was big into poems. You know, I was big into writing. We've already talked about this. So when I look at certain things and how they're interpreted, you know, I try to, especially when it comes to literature, especially literature, man. Which the Bible is a piece of literature, you know, I mean, the good book.
That was translated from Hebrew, which was also written in numbers and letters, so I don't know how we can do
Okay, so I'm just, all right, like, you're breaking it down a little too much. You're right, you're not wrong, but I'm just saying, like, the way you interpret things and the way you view things, you know, I always feel like it's not always that deep, but I feel with certain things, you can take it that far. Like, in terms of, like, analyzing it, it's like, oh, what is, like, you're right. So we've never seen us, you know, we've sinned. I mean, we've all unfortunately done things we're not proud of.
What are you talking about? I'm an angel.
And we've got fucking Scarface as a background. So let's go do some blow after the show, folks, which is not cool, by the way. Please do not do cocaine. But, yeah, so we've never seen the hand of God literally strike somebody down or ourselves down. So when you read this book, it's like, okay, this could be all bullshit. All right, it could be this, it could be. So wait, but if this was real, how can I interpret this in a certain manner to make it make sense to myself? Is this hell on earth? Am I suffering? Is this the wrath of God? You know, like, you question things. So again, dude, you could be right. Maybe so long ago somebody wrote this high off of some fucking, you know, God only knows what.
DMT,
you know.
Apparently, okay, that's another theory.
We're going to do drugs for you guys one day. Lots of drugs.
That's another.
I'm sorry. We won't.
That's another theory that I have heard. That
someone was just blasted out of their mind and wrote a book?
Let me finish.
All right.
The burning bush that Moses saw,
all right,
was whatever plant, I forgot the name of the plant, but it had DMT in it. So he was on that shit, and that's when he saw God, and when God told him what the 10 Commandments were.
Man, Moses was probably tripping balls, dude.
100%.
Damn. So yeah, but see, that's why I like this conversation about religion. I'm always going to believe in something. All right, you know, I know there's people that Like, I don't believe in God or anything. Or you don't have to. I just know I just feel it in my soul. There has to be something out there. Just something.
There's something.
It doesn't have to be like one man with the white robe or anything like that.
That's definitely not what it is.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I mean, that's how it's depicted.
The beard. Of course, and guess what he is?
Man, don't fucking start with me with this.
I'm not starting with you. This is just what...
Or what my people did?
No, yeah.
Sorry, I wasn't there. I'm sorry. Like, I would have stopped it if I could.
Got the white robe, the long gray beard, the white skin, and the staff. Just like Moses. Fucking Moses was not... What's the fucking actor?
Who?
The actor who played Moses in the Ten Commandments.
Bro, that movie's so... I can't even think of it. Hold on.
Here,
hold on. Let me look it up.
Damn it. I know it, but I don't know
Hold on. I'll look it up. It's not Steve McQueen, is it?
No, hell no. It's the dude from Planet of the Apes. Somebody's going to fucking put it in the comments. They already know. Fuck, I just can't come up with it right now. But anyway, yeah. Who fucking says Moses was a white man? I don't believe it. The Pharaoh definitely was not a white man.
Hold on. I actually typed it in. Now I'm getting a bunch of fucking Bible verses.
Just
Hold
put
on.
the Ten Commandments.
Yeah, I got it. Don't worry.
Moses. Damn it, what is his name? He used to be one of my favorite actors. Then I found out he was racist too. The fuck is his name?
It's Charlton Heston.
Charlton Heston.
Yeah, there we go.
Damn it.
You know what I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of The Great Escape.
No, Planet of the Apes.
Yeah,
the
I know.
Original Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, no.
You damn dirty apes. Get your
Damn you
hands
all to
off.
hell! Oh,
Get
dude.
your hands off me.
Yeah, those movies are pretty dope, dude.
Yeah, they were.
Actually, the newer ones, I liked them a lot too. I think
the one's okay.
I think they're fun to watch.
Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg. So anyway,
shout out to Scott Fallon and the free
flowing musical experience.
Yes.
All right.
RJ didn't go. I went to their 500th show.
Because I'm a dick. I'm sorry.
Yeah. And I was thoroughly enjoyed. I think I've heard them before, but I've never had a chance to pay attention. But this was like a whole entire production. Like they had the lights going.
I honestly feel bad for not being able to go.
Oh, it's cool, man.
Shout out to Scott, dude. I'm so sorry I couldn't come in. We talked to
relax. Let me finish.
I know.
Let me finish about my.
Okay, then I'll pour my heart.
Yeah, you can grovel at his knees or on your knees after I'm done. Okay.
All right, I'm just fixing my glasses.
So after I told him yesterday, I was like, after talking to him here on the podcast and then like seeing his music, and it was like I get it. Like his music is like, or their music is like everything. Like if you look at the logo that he had on the background, it's a mushroom.
Yeah,
and then the cryptozoology stuff, and then the paranormal stuff, and it's like, and I'm watching the lights, and I'm watching them play, and I'm like, oh, this shit this is who he is. You know,
it's kind of trippy.
Yeah.
All right, that's cool, man. I'm glad you got to go. I'm glad you had fun.
Yeah, it was fun. I wish I had gotten there on time, but I was waiting on other people.
Yeah, nah, man. I get off work at 9:00, and you just
go ahead and grovel now.
Okay. Well, no, I'm sorry I couldn't be there. I love you, and I'll see you probably tonight, tomorrow. I don't know. Anyway, with that being said, since we're talking about like the hippie experience, I saw a good friend of mine, somebody I consider my brother, the other night. I haven't seen him in a while. Shout out to him. I don't want to use his name because I don't know if he'd be happy if I did that or not. He actually told me he's been he told me he tried shrooms for the first time when I was sitting there talking to him.
Wait, he's a hippie and he tried it for the first time? Or you said
no? Well, I'm just saying like the whole idea of eating shrooms is very in the psychedelic thing.
I really want to do it now.
So he told me he tried it. I think he said he ate a little too much because he got it. Apparently he got it like some actual mushrooms, and then he got a chocolate bar. Okay, I guess with mushrooms inside of it. I don't know. They're making it.
Jeez.
So he said he ended up eating. Well, he said what he did was he took 2 of the shrooms and then made like a little sandwich with the chocolate. He ate it. Yeah. So anyway, apparently he said he was
blitzed.
Yeah, he said he was tripping balls, man. All right. And but
he went to see God himself.
Dude, he said like the colors and everything. He said it was wild. And I was like, look, man. I said I wouldn't mind trying it just to try it. But bro, I do not want to freak out, dude.
No, we talked about this before.
Yeah, I do not want to freak out, man.
You just got to be with somebody you're comfortable with.
That's fine. I'm comfortable here with you, Jared.
Oh my god, we're not doing that shit on camera.
No, no, we're not. You sick fuck. That would get us fucking banned from YouTube. But
you don't have to see us doing it. Fucking Joe Rogan and Post Malone did that shit on his show.
I've never seen the full episode. I've only seen like snippets.
No, they were doing it. They ate mushrooms and then they did the podcast.
Were they tripping balls, right?
Yeah, and drinking, and they were drinking too.
I'll think about it. I'll think about it. But yeah, because I don't know, man. I'm getting older. Like that kind of. Not to say it's not bad for you, because there's obviously proven studies that say it helps.
Microdosing psilocybin has been proven to help with depression and anxiety and stuff like that.
Yeah. So like again, I'm not. It's like something like that, a microdose or something like that. I'd be willing to do that first because I don't. One, I really don't care for like I don't really like mushrooms. Like I like them, but I don't
like
them.
mushrooms at all. Like you said, I would do a small amount just to be to live normal one day. Because I'm telling you, man, I don't like taking the medications that you get for I've talked about this numerous times. I have ADHD and I struggle with that shit every fucking day. And I fucking hate taking the medicines that doctors subscribe. That's why I'll be down to consider doing microdosing of like psilocybin or something.
Well, yeah, because again, we have all this information. Like, dude, it's information. Knowledge is power. This is like this is the time to be alive to really understand. Like, you know, you can see
the world around you.
The world around you. False prophets. You know, like things of that nature. You know, if you really want to interpret it that way, you see what I did there. Mad scientist people who watch and listen.
Speaking of that, you got a little alien up here, a little paranormal.
Oh yeah, so I wanted you to talk about the hats, man. So are we going to be making some hats? Not to completely cut off what I was just saying.
I'm still okay. So I ordered a couple of hats. They're new eras because if you notice, almost every week, I wear a new era, different. I try to wear different ones, but money's not fucking growing on trees.
Let's just find Sean. He's got like 500 of them.
Yeah, I know.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but his shits are fucking huge.
Yeah, well, the fact that number still just blows my mind.
But anyway, so I just happened to go on this. Like, I think it was you who suggested to go on the Lid site and just have them do it. I think you said it on here.
Yeah.
And
dude, Lids is dope, dude.
And then I was like, no, it wasn't you. Sorry, it wasn't you.
Oh, well, I'll still take credit for it. Thanks.
So I went on there and I was just like, you know what? And I thought about I was going to do the Mad Scientist Media logo because I want a cool black one with the MSM on it.
Yeah.
And I was going to rock that. But then I kind of was talking around and I was like, yeah, no, you should keep the logo that everybody's used to right now. I mean, because the company still exists. It's just the flagship product, I guess we can call this, is this logo. So I was like, fuck it. On the show, I can wear it. So anyway, I already had the logo set up. So
it's pretty cool. So we're actually gonna have hats. I
ordered 2 hats right now.
Can I have one?
Well, no, this one's not for you.
Okay. Somebody actually bought one?
No.
I was gonna say, yeah, we're famous. All right.
But I did get some requests for some. So once I get these first ones, the trial run, I'm gonna see, because I have to tweak the pricing. I had to get what I added for my hat is like a little more. So I got to tweak the pricing so that it's not too expensive for everybody. Again, these are new era hats, so they're not gonna be no fucking $12 fucking hats.
$45 a lid, bro.
Although I did get a suggestion I should do dad hats. I may do those.
Like, you mean like the little ball cap joints?
Like the champion hat that I have.
Oh yeah, no, okay, sweet. Oh yeah, I know. It's okay.
So, but I like I said, the first ones are gonna be, and I think I'm gonna do white also. I'm gonna do the white new eras, and then I'm gonna do all black. The ones I'm getting coming in is all black, and it has the logo on here, and then it has the show logo on here, and then on the side it has MSM, Mad Scientist Media, on it.
Honestly, I want one, but I feel like I would never wear it because I don't wear hats.
I know you don't wear hats. That's why I didn't even ask you if you wanted one.
Well, when you order some, I would like to purchase one just so I have one. Okay. Please, because I think that's really.
Well, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it on a case by case basis, because if I'm doing it in sizing, then I'm going to need to know which size you want. So
the biggest one.
So
son.
no, it's not. I'm not saying just you. I'm saying anybody who expressed interest in one. I'm like, no. So and then
Do it with both.
And then they're gonna have to give me the money, and then I'll order it. And
I said you're gonna give me the money, and then I'm gonna order it for you. All right, and you get it when you get it.
No, because I ordered those.
I said sit down.
I ordered those fucking koozies, and nobody bought them. So I'm like, I don't want to have a bunch of inventory sitting around for no fucking reason.
Well, we should just give them out. Let me buy some, and I'll just give them to people.
No, man, these fucking things aren't cheap.
You know what's not cheap?
The dad hats might be a little cheaper, but like,
no, I don't mean the hats. I meant the koozies.
Oh yeah, the koozies.
I'm not saying give away hats. We don't have money like that.
No,
I don't have any money.
I already said I was going to give away the koozies. I just keep forgetting to bring them out.
Bring them out. Bring them out. It's hard to yell when the barrel's in your mouth. Okay, sorry.
On that note. Like, share, subscribe down there in the corner over there.
Is there anything else we can cover this week?
I think we're good.
We're good? We're good? All right.
Yeah.
So, and real quick, to be serious, I don't know if I should do this or not. Life is precious. No.
I thought about that earlier. No.
Okay. All right. So, we love you guys. All right.
Let's keep that.
Yeah, we love you guys. All right. That's all you need to know. We mean that very, very much. So yeah. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to episode 83 of the Mad Scientist Lab podcast.
8-tree.
As always, it is IRJ, the pizza guy, along with Jared, the visual mad scientist. And we don't have anybody else to introduce as of now, but don't worry.
Stop apologizing for that.
I mean, it's part of the show, Jared.
Okay.
It's part of the show. God. So we'll see you guys next week. And I'm going to take the trash that's been down here. I'm going to take
3
it
weeks.
It's don't say that. Okay, yeah. It hasn't been 3 weeks?
Yes.
Oh my God. Dude, it's really been that long?
Yes.
Holy shit, dude. Like.
Okay. Anyway.
All right. So we like you guys. We love you. See you next week. Bye-bye. Bye. See
Bye,
you.
everybody.
Have a good weekend. Enjoy the weather. Yes.
Who are you, fucking Donald Trump?
No, do I sound like Donald Trump?
No.
Oh.
I'm gonna hit you so hard you won't see nothing. Ever.
I mean,
Audio Skulls all day.
The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. Derrick scientist lab.
You can't have an opinion on something that you haven't even tried.
exactly.
The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist